What up, guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel, and in this Salvajee Speaks, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a story that pretty much changed my life and my perspective in a very big way. So with that said, let's just get right into it. I was a senior in high school, and I was in my virtual school class, and then a substitute teacher came in. I can kind of read people's energy, so I thought that his energy was like, pretty cool, pretty chill. So then I started talking to him, and one thing leads to another, and the next thing he's just telling me his life story, right? So we're talking about success and all that stuff. And then, he starts telling me his life story about, how he dropped out of high school when he was younger, and he was a kid that he didn't really give a shit about anything or whatever. One thing led to another, and he was homeless. So he was homeless for a lot of years, and, he gained a lot of knowledge from homeless people and stuff. And it got to a point where he was like, you know what? I'm really tired of being homeless or whatever. I really want to get out of the situation. So the dude, slowly but surely, started working on himself, and he got a job, and then he got an apartment, he got his GED, and next thing you know, he's in college getting a fucking degree, and now he's able to be a substitute teacher. You know what I mean? And what he told me, like, after all of that, he told me, haven't you noticed something from the from my life story, Salvajee? And this is something that I noticed, like, that's what he said. This is something I noticed. And then he told me, what I noticed is that in a period of 5 years or so, I was able to accomplish what would normally take people about 10 years or 8 years. All right, and that completely changed my life and my perspective in a very big way. You know what I mean? Like, here was this guy for like 15-20 years of his life. He was lost, he had no idea what he wanted to do, and one moment just came in, and within a year he was back on his feet, and 4 years later he was just being a substitute teacher. And guess what, guys? The story does not end there. Okay, so I was talking to him, so you're a substitute teacher and stuff, like, do you have any like plans now? Are you gonna become an actual teacher and all that stuff? And he was like, you know what, Salvajee, I was thinking of becoming a teacher, but I'm not gonna become a teacher. I'm gonna become a quantum physics scientist or something like that. I don't know. He told me some fancy science name that I don't know how to tell, because my IQ really isn't that high or whatever. But the point is that he was like, you know what, Salvajee, I'm going to become a scientist or whatever, and I'm going to study quantum physics or whatever, because I realized that in a short amount of time I can accomplish what takes people a big amount of time if I go at it, relentlessly and with extreme passion, and all of that stuff. By the way, I'm sorry for the a lot, guys. I've noticed that a lot in this video. But anyways, the point is that, yeah, the dude, he just didn't settle, man. He just kept going, and he just kept attacking life relentlessly. He got tired of his situation, and that changed my life. Like, when he told me, you know what, Salvajee, I realized that in a short amount of time, I accomplished what it took people a long amount of time. Because this is the thing, right? This is what I want you guys to understand. YouTube is a very competitive field, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there that surpass me when it comes down to subscribers. They have 100,000, 1 million, 6 million, 3 million. You know what I mean? And then you look at all these big numbers, and then you start doubting yourself, and then you start telling yourself, holy shit, like, is it ever going to happen? And it is thanks to that guy's story that I know eventually, for me, it is going to happen. All right, and guys, this guy, the substitute teacher that shared with me the story, he's not the only one that this happens to. Multiple people on YouTube have literally out of nowhere just blown up out of nowhere. Okay, and it's not because they're doing shady shit or whatever. It's because they have good content. A perfect story, and a perfect example of this is this guy Afro Senju. Right, he had like around 9,000 subscribers, and then within a month he went from 9,000 subscribers to like in about 2 months or so, he went from like 9,000 subscribers to like 200,000 subscribers. All right, he was able to surpass YouTubers like Papa Birdo, Chica's Clouds, Kabuki Sage, I think that's his other buddy's name. He has more subscribers than all of his friends that had more subscribers than him. You guys know what I mean? And the main reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is just to let you guys know, just to inspire you guys, just because I want you guys to know that it doesn't matter if you're behind. One thing can happen in your life, and that one thing can, make you accomplish. For example, one thing can happen in my YouTube career where in a year I go from 3,400 subscribers to 4 million subscribers, and next thing you know, I already surpassed all of my favorite YouTubers, and I already surpassed Team Martin and all of that stuff. You know what I mean, guys? So never lose hope, you know, never lose faith, never give up, alright? Because, you know, all it takes, man, is just that one moment to come into your life, and you don't wait for the moment, guys. So like, always relentlessly be going after it. But anyways, I hope you guys understood the point that I wanted to make, because this story changed my life in a very, very big way, and it's one of the main reasons why I never get intimidated by, you know, YouTubers with big numbers like 100,000 subscribers, you know, 30,000, none of that stuff. Like, I don't care that they have more subscribers than me, because easily I can accomplish what it took them 4 years to accomplish in just 1 year or 2 years. Alright, anyways guys, never give up on your fucking dreams. I hope this story inspired you guys, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next Salvajee Speaks. Peace.